We are live in Dubai at the Insure Tech Conference. I'm David Porter with the Washington Elite, the world's greatest conference streamers. I brought some great companies to you, and we are working it hard. So, why don't you introduce yourself?
Good to be here, David. I'm Sridhar Subbaraman. I'm the founder of Oasis Insurance Group. We are into the direct distribution, reinsurance distribution, operating out of UAE and US as we speak. And we also own our own technology firm back in India as well. As we speak, we are looking to expand into the Latin American countries where we feel that insurtech it has got a future in the Latin American countries. So that's where our focus is, and that's what we do. And we have been around in the Middle East for the last 2+ decades, done well, and this market is now in the cusp of change. That must, and it's a change that we've been talking for the last 3-4 years. Thanks to COVID, it's now becoming a reality.
Yes, huh?
Yeah.
So, what changes are you seeing happening?
The biggest change that we see is the adoption of technology and digital as the way forward by the industry. I would say that I take pride in saying that we were the first company in the region to uh, digitally enable the distribution platform in the region uh, from an end-to-end solution provider's perspective, and we were the first one at insure@oasis.com. And I can taking going back in time whenever we used to have this conversation with the risk carriers and things like that, it used to be a little difficult for them to comprehend what we were talking about. And now post the COVID, it has now understood and agreed that yes, the way forward is the adoption of technology and adoption of digitalization. So today, when I meet the CEOs of the industry over here, they now a couple of them candidly did admit to say that, well, listen, Sridhar, that 2 years ago when you were talking about it, we heard you, but we didn't understand. But today we understand what you said 2 years ago, and today we are doing it. Now we know how to go about it, and we are happy that you've been our anchor those days, helping us navigate those days when we did not understand, and helping us to be where we want to be. So it's a happy place to be a thought leader, and also to be accepted by the industry to say that we are the agents of change. So that's what we have been doing so far.
Very nice. So, what originally got you inspired or involved in the insurance field?
Okay, I'm a carrier insurance professional. I all that I studied was insurance. Okay,
Yeah.
right from school, whilst everybody was looking to major in either science or business or finance or accounting, I choose to major in insurance. So right from a 15-year-old, all that I've been doing is insurance, and instantly, it's been like what, more than 3 decades now into insurance. And the interest is like, I always feel that the domain remains the same, but the domain has to evolve to the changing nature and way of doing business. And today it's everything is digital and everything is technology. We are talking about adopting newer technologies and delivering smartly to the insuring public. That's what we focus on. We understand the domain. We respect the domain. We push the domain to accept the latest what's happening around the world. So that's where our focus is on.
Sridhar is very passionate here. And so, you guys are sponsoring part of the conference. You have a booth here. How's it working out for you?
So far, good. We had some good tractions and some very good, interesting in conversations today with some risk carriers, some tech solution providers, because we feel that we are in a co-opetition world, where in some areas we will be competing with our peers, and in some places where we would be cooperating with them. So now that understanding has also seeped into the market to say that there are bits and pieces that we are good at, there are bits and pieces that they are good at, and let's pick up these areas where we are good at, and let's coordinate and cooperate, rather than to say that, oh, okay, let's meet at the marketplace. Let's say we'll meet at the marketplace, but we'll also be cooperating in certain areas. So that's been a great so far. All this morning have had some excellent conversations whom we thought were competition. Today we are looking at to say how do we cooperation. So that's nice to hear.
Very good. That's what it's all about. Coming in person, getting to meet people, finding the partnerships you need. So, are you going to be on stage today or tomorrow? Are you speaking?
Yes, I'm participating in a panel talking about how insurtech is going to address this industry's next evolution and next growth story actually, which I'm always been passionate about, and this is being moderated by my very good friend of mine. We we both talk the same language at all times. Frederick and I will be like he's moderating and I'll be speaking on the panel later in the day today.
Later today, do you know what time?
Between 2:50 and 3:40 this afternoon.
There you go. So it is streaming on YouTube under InsurTech. Clearly, Sridhar is one of the thought leaders here. And thank you so much for coming on. Is there
Thank
any
you.
last words? And is there a website or a social media that people can find your company on?
Yes. For our digital distribution, you can visit www.insure@oasis.com. We are providing a platform where we are providing for the retail as well as for the business needs of the of the public in UAE currently, and we hope to expand it into the other markets in the coming years.
Very good. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be here working it and bringing
Thank
you
you.
guys more interviews soon. Stay
Thank you.
tuned. What's your cord?
Oh, sorry.